It's really important as a designer, not only to have an idea of what you want the world to look like and how to design a space that's going to suit the script and the actors, but it's more so about like how do you take something that you have and manipulate it enough so that you're accommodating production as well as the creative. And that's one of my favorite things to do, is just try to figure out how to do a tricky set. Like making tricky sets is always fun for me.
The Times gave this place 4 stars. Apparently it's nearly impossible to get a reservation.
Showtime's Masters of Sex is nominated for a Production Design Emmy this year, and no wonder. Production designer Elizabeth Gray pulled off a deft evocation of the 1960s with fewer resources than many cable shows. Elizabeth came to the Variety Studios to show us what went into this year's Emmy-nominated sets. Now, these are some of the new sets for the season, and these are some of the things that helped you get nominated.
Yeah, this was one of our more fun episodes, and I remember reading the script and just being like, how are we going to do Vegas?
Well, I'm telling you, this dry desert climate is just a thing for you.
I've never done anything like this before.
We did a Vegas casino to go with our Vegas hotel room. This is one of my favorite sets we did because we did it in this conference room in Sony. So we went in and we painted everything. They have this little coffee bar that's outside of the window, and we actually created like an actual bar and pulled all the frosting off the window so you could see through to it.
I assumed you would.
We took one set and repurposed it 4 times. We actually started as a bookstore, and it then became a strip club. So as you can see, it has the same sort of arch here.
So this is the same set,
Same set.
which is completely repurposed.
Completely repurposed. So basically it keeps the same beams, the columns, the openings.
So your arch becomes a stage.
It becomes a stage. It feels like you're in a different place. So this is the 3rd iteration of this set, where we basically had to go from a strip club to more of a restaurant, gentleman's club room. So we kept a lot of the same architectural elements, brought in different columns, changed the windows a little bit, kept the floors the same, and then dressed it as a place where you may go for a drink after the opera or something like that. Here was the last iteration. So we did a New York restaurant. It was one of the last episodes of the season, and I had used that set so many times. I really had no idea how I was going to change it yet another time to make it into something. And so it really took a lot of kind of creativity in picking materials and just an overall look to make it look different. And that was one of our favorite moments that we did there.
These could not look more different.
No, they couldn't. What I love about it so much, and I tend to spend a lot of time focusing on ceilings, you don't always see them, but I think that those are some of our opportunities for just really creative, fantastic architectural moments. So for this one I actually did, it's big foam pieces with perforated holes in them, and then shone some light down through it, and then we did this lovely coffered dome ceiling.
Can I suggest we start with a bottle of your finest champagne? We're celebrating.
Have you ever had a moment this season where you were just sitting there thinking, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, what am I gonna do?
Yes. Basically on a daily basis. I think maybe the Vegas episode, because I realized what our budget was and that we were gonna have to do a ton of work to basically create a casino floor somewhere. And I think we got pretty lucky finding this conference room. It was sort of a moment of standing in there being like, yeah, well, I can make this into something.
Please share this video, click like on it, and tell us what you think in the comments. We love making these Artisans videos, and that's how you can help us keep on making them. To see more on production design, click on the box on the left to see Emmy nominee John Gary Steele show off the ingenious set models for Outlander. Click on the box on the right to see Lou Eyrich reveal how she dressed Lady Gaga for the Emmy-nominated costumes of American Horror Story Hotel. To never miss an Artisans video, click on the subscribe button. That'll sign you up for the Variety channel. There's a new Artisans video every week, so come back soon. Thanks for watching.